Hi, I'm Yashaswini from Team21. Let me introduce my team to you. We are a group of 4 members and I'm working along with Manideep, Sairam and Shravani. Our team is here to demonstrate how we implemented Scrum framework in Sprint1. Scrum is considered to be the best agile practice methods available. The product owner makes sure right features are getting into the product backlog. Then comes this guy, the Scrum Master. He makes sure project is progressing smoothly. The development team, these guys are responsible for building and testing the project. As you can see, this is our product owner and he wants to play a game using his new Kinect device. So, our first sprint objective is to develop an architecture prototype of the Greenfoot game using Kinect. So let's see how have we done it. The daily Scrum meetings are conducted to check the progress of the team. Every individual has to answer the following questions. What did I do since the last daily Scrum? What am I planning to do next week? What blockers do I have? These are the reports of the stand-up meetings which were conducted every week. Simultaneously, we can track the progress of the sprint through task sheet and burn down chart. This is our task sheet by the end of Sprint 1. Burn down chart is used to measure the velocity of the project. We followed this process for 4 weeks in order to complete our task. Every week we were getting closer to completing our task by learning new things and correcting our mistakes. And finally, we ended up on time. My task for Sprint 1 was to learn the basics of Greenfoot and understand the framework of Greenfoot. I developed this small game. Here you can see multiple actors in the frame. They are fish, lobster and pellets. Among them, fish and lobster are movable objects while pellets are immovable ones. In this game, fish should collect its food by moving around and save its life from the 2 lobsters. Now, let me run the game and show you. The movement for fish can be given by making use of left and right arrow keys. When fish comes in contact with the food, the pellet object disappears and a sound pops up. In this game, lobster is the enemy object. These lobsters move around randomly and once they come in contact with the edge of the world, they change the direction and keep moving. If these lobsters come in contact with the fish object disappears and the game ends.
Hi, this is Manideep from Project 21. I have worked on designing the game in terrain and setting up the environment for Kinect sensor. For setting up the Kinect device, firstly we need to download and install the drivers listed in the Greenfoot documentation. They are C++ libraries, OpenNI framework, Knight framework and Kinect OpenNI driver. Once the installation is done, run the Greenfoot Kinect server and open the NI user tracker which is available at C program files OpenNI samples bin and release. If you adopt the calibration pose, it should start drawing a stickman skeletal structure on you. Now we will go ahead and see how the Kinect sensor actually works. So now we are done with the installation. We are ready to play with Kinect sensor. To explore how the Kinect sensor works, we have downloaded an existing game that uses Kinect sensor to capture the user gestures. Using the project, a user can paint on the screen. To get started, we have to open the NI user tracker and Greenfoot Kinect server. Once the tracker is opened, it will start calibrating the user. This is my friend standing over there. Once the calibration position is attained, the Greenfoot tool starts tracking the gestures of the user. Now if you open the Greenfoot and run the project, you can see a stick figure which moves based on the movement of the user. Now you can start painting using your right hand and clear it using your left hand. Taking this project as a reference, we have written our API for the game.
Hello everyone, this is Sairam Nuteti. I'm here to tell you what I have done in the Sprint1. As part of Sprint1, I have gone through many tutorials for green food and Kinect sensor. With the help of those tutorials, I have created game over screens for the sample green food scenario called Crush 3. Using few Kinect examples like ball and other examples, I have learned how to generate random objects. Let's switch to another green food scenario called Krish World. Krish World scenario contains few actors like Krish, his enemies, bullets and bonus points. And this is the startup screen for Krish World game. When we click on run, we'll get a play button. Let's hit play button. So here, these are all the Krish enemies coming towards Krish to attack Krish. Krish can kill those using bullets, and the bullets can be triggered using keyboard key. So you can collect yellow colored balls to get bonus points. So once out of bullets, he needs to collect blue colored ball to get bullets. So whenever Krish collects the blue colored ball, he will get additional bullets so that he can use on his enemies. And the game will continue till Krish kills all his enemies. And these are all the tasks that are assigned to me for the Sprint1. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shramni. As part of tasks, I have gone through the Greenfoot tutorials and referred to the API methods Kinect World has provided to integrate Kinect with Greenfoot. First, look into the constructor methods. The constructor Kinect World provides a full-size thumbnail image, and the other methods which are provided are the act method. It updates the information from the Kinect. The disconnect method disconnects from the Kinect server. Get all users. Get all users method gets all the users currently in front of the Kinect. Get combined user image method gets an image featuring a cutout of all the users in the scene. Get tracked user gets the first user who is being tracked. Get tracked users method gets only those users who are currently being tracked. Get user method gets the user's data for a user with the specified identifier. Let's look into the API of the project implemented now. Look here that we have a constructor for objects of Kinect World, and the act method is used to check whether server is successfully connected or not. Get all users method is used to check whether all the users are detected and return 0 or more value. Get tracked users method returns 0 or more if user is currently tracked, and then the get tracked user method returns null if no user is being tracked. Get user method gets the user data for a user with a specified value. Here the user ID is the specified value. And then get combined user image method gives the get cutout of view of the users. And finally, the disconnect method disconnects the Kinect server. And the other class in this sets the movements of the user with the object present on the screen. Let's play our game that works with Kinect. Once user attains the calibrating position, using the hand gestures and body movements, the user can move the player on the terrain. Now we can see that the user is using his hands to control the player to move to top, bottom, right or left on the terrain. And now we can see that the user controls the player using his body movements.
Hope you enjoyed the prototype version of the game.
Yeah.